Trailblazers, welcome to another episode of the Life is Today show. Thank you so much for being here. This is the place to be to learn how you can master your emotions and your mind, combine the two together on the path to realizing your dreams. My name is Leila Khan and I'm the author of 101 Plus Ways to Overcome Life's Biggest Obstacles, which is a guide to handling any problem with ease. It's all in here. How do we use the power of our mind to create the reality and the life experiences that we truly desire, and the ones that are meant for us as well? In today's episode, I am going to be sharing with you some strategies to help you find and discover your purpose in life. So a question came through recently from a trailblazer who asked me to just talk a bit more about purpose and calling in life and missions and so on. So I'm going to offer you some strategies and a trailblazer challenge at the end of the video to help you really tap into finding your purpose in life and understanding more about what having a purpose means. Okay, so we'll go straight in. We'll dive straight in. I've found through my life experience of connecting with thousands of people around the world, young and older, and from my own personal experience as well, that we all have a purpose in life. We've all come here with a specific purpose to embody and to experience. There is one that we all have collectively, okay? So the collective purpose is to be love. To do that, we need to break through our barriers to love. And that really comes from breaking down our relationship with the ego and reconnecting with that deeper part in ourselves. And that's definitely a topic for another video. And it is related to your purpose. Because here's the thing. Your purpose is all about how you feel when you do the very thing or things that you are great at, that you are brilliant at, that not many other people can embody. In fact, nobody can embody the same way as yourself. So what I found is that fulfilling a purpose or understanding what your purpose is really comes down to a couple of things. Okay, so it comes down to the feelings that make you feel amazing, that make you feel excited, that make you feel curious, and where there's progress as well. So I'm always one of the I'm an advocate for feelings. Okay, I do not agree with this idea that you can't trust your feelings and that you should dismiss your feelings and that you should push them away and ignore them and just be in your head all the time and be logical and blah blah blah. I don't buy into any of that, because of personal experience, me pushing away my feelings was the very thing that took me away from my purpose and took me away from really feeling so grateful and excited about being alive. And when you know what your purpose is, you really kind of start to narrow down on why you're here and what you're here to do. Just to give you another pointer on that as well, we're not just here to do a purpose, we are here to be of purpose. And to be of purpose means embodying feelings and emotions that are innate within you and which come through in your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your skills. So, how do you find your purpose? Okay, first thing you've got to do, you've got to start putting the question out there to the universe, to the bigger picture that is around us. And you've got to start asking yourself some really important questions in order to find or discover the answer, in order to let the answers come to you. Okay, so self-inquiry, really important. Ask yourself, and it's this basic question, what is my purpose? But here's the thing, you've got to ask that question with the intention to allow that information to come to you. And the way that that information is going to come to you is from your unconscious mind. And, you know, my unconscious mind has already created a picture of where my unconscious mind is with my hands moving to the back. The back of your mind is an expression that we use to describe the unconscious. The answers to your questions will come from a deeper part of you, but you have to be, you have to allow yourself to receive the answers. So here's the thing, if you're working in a supermarket and you know for you that it's not where you want to be, you know that your purpose is not to be working in a supermarket for the rest of your life. By asking yourself the question of what is my purpose, you've got to allow your mind to go wherever it needs to go to give you all these ideas, which are very, very likely to be so completely different to where you are, possibly, okay? It might be that there are elements of what you're doing as your job and working in a supermarket where you are tapping into some of the skills or the feelings, the emotions, the abilities that you are currently using that are part of your bigger picture purpose. Okay? Hope I'm not losing you here. So stick with me, I've still got more for you, okay? Self-inquiry, super, super important. Do not dismiss your feelings and allow yourself to ask the question, what is my purpose? And allow the answers to come to you. It might not happen like that. If you are resistant to learning anything new about yourself, the answers are going to be coming to you, but you're going to be pushing them away. So you've got to just relax, get into meditation, go for a walk, trust yourself. And this leads me on to the second point, which is where you've got to be completely honest with yourself about your purpose in life. So many people are in jobs, 9 to 5s, which are not part of their purpose. So many people, and you might be one of these people. There's nothing wrong with that. We do what we've got to do in order to survive until we realise that we want something more from our own life experience. And this is why being completely honest with yourself is so, so important. You've got maybe your purpose in life is something completely different. Maybe it's something to do with creativity. Maybe it's speaking to people, to others, about a topic which your immediate group of friends or family may not resonate with. I'm just going to throw some topics out there. It might be that you're fascinated by aliens. It might be that you're fascinated by sewing. It might be that you are fascinated by physics or worms. Sorry, these ideas are coming to my mind as I'm speaking. But here's the thing. None of us have the right to judge our own ideas and our own emotions and our own guidance. So what you're currently doing now might be so, so far away from your actual purpose. You might be the person who has the answers to some of the solutions, to some of the problems that are taking place in the world at the moment. And that's where your purpose comes in. Your purpose comes in to provide us, the rest of the world, with some guidance as we continue to evolve as a human race. So be completely honest. Let go of what others will say. This is a challenge. So I'm not saying this to, as if it's just going to happen like that. It takes a lot of practice to not give a shit what other people think about what you are doing and how you're doing it. You've got to trust yourself. And when it comes to your purpose, you'll know that trust and that faith and that patience is inside of you. The only thing that's going to get in the way of you realising your purpose and acting on it is what you believe about what other people think of you for doing something so, so different. Okay? So you've really got to learn to let go of what others are going to say. If people aren't supportive, it says everything about them. And no one has to... Some people will leave your vibration. Some people will leave your world in some way, shape or form as you start to evolve. but you are here to fulfill your purpose, your mission in life. The reason for your being is not to be in a 9 to 5 that you absolutely hate, that is not fulfilling you, that is not satisfying you. It is for you to feel amazing, to feel great, and to contribute to the much larger picture, the much bigger picture of this world with your positive emotions and feelings. Okay, so be completely honest, let go of what others are going to say about your purpose in life and the ideas that you have. And I will say this as well as a last point before I move on to the Trailblazers Challenge, is you've got to have patience, and with that it comes bravery. So be brave enough to go after what your dreams are, be brave enough to try something different, you know, and allow yourself to feel fascinated, completely fascinated with what interests you, what you are curious about, what you want to learn more about, because this is what your purpose is going to embody. Where do you want to progress? How do you want to progress? What do you want to learn more about? So many different questions. I'm going to move on to the Trailblazer Challenge for you now. And your Trailblazer Challenge, to help you discover more of your purpose, is to answer 2 of these questions, and definitely to answer the questions throughout the video as well. So go back, pause at the right point, and write down the questions that I've presented to you. So the Trailblazer Challenge is: ask yourself and answer this question of when was the last time that you felt lit up? Okay, so when was the last time that you felt, yeah, amazing? What were you doing? And when was that time that you felt incredible, like that feeling that you want to feel every single day? That's the first question. And then the second question for your Trailblazer Challenge is, okay, I'm just reading my notes there. What are you curious about learning more of? Okay, what are you curious about learning more of? That question is going to bring a lot of awesome answers to you. You've got to be open to learning about it. Get a piece of paper out, jot down some ideas, take that piece of paper with you wherever you go for the next week, month, year, however long it takes for you to put the picture together of what your unique purpose is. I hope that resonated with you and that you've learned a couple of new things. Please do like this video. If you've learned anything new that is useful to you in your life, please do share with your friends, your family, anybody that you know who could find this video useful. Okay, because at the end of the day, we're all in this world together, and I'm on a mission to help create a happier, more empowered world, and I would love your support with that as we go along. And remember, life is today, okay? It's right here, right now, in this moment, to dare to realize your dreams. You can do it 100%, especially if you're here watching this video. You can definitely do it, and life is today, right here, right now, to be brave enough to say, do you know what, I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to go for my dreams. You know where I am. If you have any questions, do comment below, subscribe for more as well. Reach out if there is any way that I can support you and help you, and we'll catch up really, really soon. Thank you so much for your time and for staying to the end of this video. I know it is kind of long, but I do appreciate your time for being here as well, so thank you. Take care, bye.